you're going to pick one of these dominoes, and you're going to be able to tell whether the number's 1, the number's 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 when I hand you the card. All right, so I'll hand it to you. You'll know if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay? So what I want you guys to do, just point to any one of those dominoes. This one you want? Okay. So Lane, I'm going to hand you the card. Go ahead and take the card. Look at it and tell me what the domino is. There's two different methods you could use. The first one uses the eyes, and so I'm going up to my spectator and I'll kind of get close in here, and I would say the same thing. They're going to pick a row. You're going to be able to tell when it's even, and when it's even, I'm giving them eye contact. So I'm looking right at them, or odd, and I look down at the card. So this is even, odd, and kind of raise the eyebrows so they know they're looking at your eyes. Even, odd, even, odd. So for example, they may pick a row and you would say odd, odd, even, even, odd, even, odd. And they pick up on that. I come back, spectators can pick a row, and we just kind of go dice by dice, and I'll usually say, okay, number 1, and I'm either looking at them for even, eyes. If you need to whisper to your spectator if they're having trouble catching on, I would just say eyes on you stands for even, eyes even. And off of you is odd. So that's one way to do it, and that's been working great. And another way, and this came about, I was doing a show where there was a girl that was pretty much blind. She wasn't 100% blind, but had a really hard time seeing, and wanted to know, is there any way she could do a magic trick or anything I could teach her to show people without being able to see well. And I thought about it, and I pulled out cube card, and what I thought, the word okay and the word odd both start with O. So what I told her was, basically the premise, you're gonna be able to tell if the number's odd or even, and if you hear me say the word okay, that means that dice is gonna be odd. If I don't say okay, if I say any other word, it's going to be even. All right, so I would let the spectators choose a row, and here's kind of what it would sound like. Remember, if it's an odd dice, I'm going to say okay. If it's an even dice, I'm going to say something different. So this row, it starts out odd. So here's what it sounds like. I would say, I think her name was Mary. So Mary, let's go through these dice, okay? Odd. Next one, okay. Next one, okay. Last one's odd too, so another okay. So looking at a different row. Mary, let's try this again, okay? Good. Okay. Okay. Doing great. Last one. So only she's just trying to tune in to hear me say the word okay. Anytime she heard okay, she would follow up with odd. And I mean, people just love that. They love seeing her be able to perform and her kind of light up. So that's two different ways you can do this, and both are very deceptive. One more thing we're going to do. We could be able to tell each row whether it's odd or whether it's even. So ladies, stay with me. All right. So we're going to go. We'll go dice by dice. You call it dominoes, but it's a dice. We'll go dice by dice. And what's going to happen? Each number, you're going to tell me whether the number is odd or even, and here's what it's going to be. So even, odd, even, odd. So one row might be odd, odd, even, odd, even. Okay? So go ahead. You pick any of these rows. This row right here. Okay, Lane, first number, is it odd or even? Even, odd. Okay? First one. Odd. Second one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Awesome. Thank you again for your purchase of the Cube card, and I hope you have as much fun with it as I have. And one other thing I just wanted to mention, if you enjoy the method and what's behind this, please check out one of my other releases. It's called Mind Card, where it could be done completely in your bathing suit. You train an assistant to know any card that somebody's just thinking of. And it's a lot of fun to do, and just do a search for it on the internet, and you can find it there. Thanks again, and have a great time with this.